I hope to work on it with you, and I hope to work on it with Mrs. Riffat Massoud. And so I am so glad that you are here, such a competent and wonderfully capable woman. And so I would like to present a certificate of congressional recognition to Mrs. Riffat Massoud, your incoming Consul General of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
From two dynamic women to a dynamic man. Adnan Khan, President of COPA.
Consul General of Pakistan, Ms. Riffat Massoud, Consul General of Great Britain, Barbara Hayes, board members of Council of Pakistan American Affairs. I welcome you all over here. How do you follow to say something after a video that was so touching, that basically the devastation our country has gone through? And then we look at ourselves over here, and we look at what we are experiencing and what we are going through. And this Ramzan, I was spending going from one Islamic center to another Islamic center, talking about the umbrella we are building as Council of Pakistan American Affairs and other organizations for our people. I know we have my friends from different federal organizations sitting in the back who we have worked out a plan with, that if something like this did come to America, did come to our homeland, did hit us, what would we do? And the message is that if you need help and you are in a devastation area, then go to your Islamic center, because we will be working with FEMA, ensuring that you get aid at the Islamic center or the closest church or any closest place where you go to pray.
I'm going to introduce another wonderful woman, and she doesn't need any introduction. She's our very own Dr. Merrick Tabatabai. Dr. Tabatabai, a dear friend of mine and a friend of the Pakistan community, and we all know her and we love her. She has been the recipient of UN Ambassadors Award recently and for philanthropy, and she's also received the Coastline Community Award and many others. I think she received the Apna Award as well, so it's going to be hard to keep account of all her awards, but she deserves all of them. I'm going to ask her without further ado to come up and speak to us and welcome the new Consul General.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome our new Consul General of Pakistan to Los Angeles on behalf of our community here, and I thank COPA for giving me this honor. I welcome our new Consul General, Riffat Massoud. You have really come to a very vibrant Pakistani community. It's a very dynamic Pakistani community. It's made up of very successful people, attorneys, doctors, businessmen, entrepreneurs, and we have community leaders, we have great philanthropists, some that have no parallel. This is also one of the most generous communities anywhere in the United States. Wherever there has been a call for help or a crisis in our motherland, Pakistan, this community has always responded and raised more funds and awareness in the American media. In fact, we just had a very successful fundraiser to help the victims of floods in Pakistan, and you were there in attendance. And we are not done yet. We know Pakistan is going through the most difficult time in its history. Floods has dislocated 25 million of its people, roads, bridges, houses, schools. The whole infrastructure in many regions of the country has been destroyed. In our adopted country, US, if the GDP drops 2 or 3%, we call it a recession. Pakistan had the destruction of 14% of its GDP by floods overnight. So you can see that we are really being destroyed by what is happening back home. So, Madam Consul General, our community here may be getting extended in raising funds and supporting efforts to rebuild Pakistan, but we are a proud people of a proud nation. We assure you of our full support, as far as we are concerned, myself and my husband will do whatever we can to help you in your efforts, and we will help our motherland in whatever we can do.
I now introduce to you, formally, Honorable Consul General of Pakistan, Mrs. Riffat Massoud.
Thank you all for coming, making the effort of coming here. Los Angeles has welcomed me with open arms, and I am truly moved and inspired by the warmth, the affection that I have come across meeting my fellow Pakistanis and Americans. And I hope that this will be the beginning of a special relationship between the Pakistani brethren that I have here and my American friends, and we will work together to strengthen and consolidate the close and friendly relations that exist between our two countries. As you all know, Pakistan and the United States have a historical and close relationship and have been partners and allies over the years, both bilaterally and on many multilateral forums and issues. The manifestation of these close ties has been witnessed recently in our joint efforts in the war on terror. And here I would like to acknowledge what Dr. Meher said, that yes, Pakistan, when the government of Pakistan took the decision after 9/11 to join hands with the United States and the international community and the rest and the NATO allies to fight the terrorists, the government and the people of Pakistan knew that they were taking a mouthful, and much more than a mouthful. And Pakistan, I think you would all acknowledge, has suffered the most in this horrendous war that's still continuing. Most lives, and still lives, are being lost in the hands of extremists and violence. The government of Pakistan does face incredible challenges. And the people are resilient, they are ready to rise to the occasion and to defeat these terrorists. But as we were working with our allies in fighting the forces of extremism, we were faced with yet another challenge. And you have recently seen the two videos that the country came down with the most horrendous and devastating floods that we have ever witnessed in our history. Again, the United States and Pakistan, they came together to face this challenge. And the close ties that were built over the years were strengthened once again, as the United States was the first and largest contributor in the international community to give its pledge and support for the people and the government of Pakistan, for which we are extremely grateful, and we look forward to continuing the support, getting continued support from the United States in this. It is at such testing times that one realizes whose one's friends are. And with no doubt in my mind, I can say that the people of the United States, and especially the people of Los Angeles, have stood shoulder to shoulder with the people of Pakistan in their hour of need. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for this.
Thank you. And I think we'll ask you to stay there.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. My name is Naeem Arastu. I'm the president of Your Dil, and I'll be one of your MCs for this afternoon.
My name is Maruk Madad, and I'm also your MC for this afternoon. And I'm the daughter of a Dil kid. A Dil kid, some of you are probably asking.